Hello. In 1968, the U.S. Federal Supreme Court gag ordered me. That's an order of silence with penalty of death. All conditions were met as of the Supreme Court marrying a gay couple. The conditions that I remember were first, the Defense of Marriage Act. That was against the conditions. Then Clinton seeing the part of the gag order that he wasn't to see. Then gay rights, and then the U.S. Supreme Court marrying a gay couple when they married a couple. So that was the breaking of the gag order. But like I said, I was gagged by the U.S. Federal Supreme Court in 1968. I am now, will be as of December 5th, 53 years old. It's been about a year. I've been able to talk publicly about things. I remember in '68 I bought the credit card companies with junk bonds. I remember all the things that I did. Involved in Ford, GM, all that. Crowned king, canonized in 47 religions. You know? And they wasted my entire life because I couldn't talk about things. This world did everything but what they promised they did in '69. When when God was going to destroy the world. They've done everything that they weren't to. Just remember that. Just remember that. I was 7 then when I was gagged, and I'll be 53. And I've been talking for about a year to people. I remember JFK and what did they call that film that they said they sent up here to Sheboygan to the Federal Storage Locker? What was it? The JFK safety film. That was JFK talking about he was going to expose they were putting people in office, government office, fraudulent elections. I remember all the stuff. The race riots, all that. And all I could do was be silent. I thought and I thought and I thought. They crowned me King of England, United Kingdom, all these things, and all they did is take from me. My aunt sued me fraudulently. 2 months after the lawsuit, she handed me my subpoena. I told her to take it to my bankers after I signed and dated it. And they did, and that's why she's never got anything out of my Swiss accounts. They have all my documents. They're all shipped here, according to my aunt back then, to the U.S. Federal Documents Storage here in Sheboygan. Canonization papers, you name it. Probably even my knighting book. You know, my copy of it from when I was knighted in 1969. That was one day to never forget. They gave me the wealth of the world. I was canonized. I was ordained. You name it. In every religion on earth. And I was crowned king in many places other than the United Kingdom and England. That was a day. That was like an 8 to 10 hour day for me. I remember the 10 miles of semi-trucks with offering to God and how I sent them to India. Over there to India, the Punjab were watching them. And then the last I heard was the U.S. and Britain, maybe some others have all this wealth they came into. They don't know where it came from. I'll bet it's the offering to God. I had displays made. A Catholic priest took care of it for me. Displays handcrafted back then and put in an underground nuclear facility so that people could come in and see the wealth of the world. What they offered God on that day, it was just immense. It was beyond what you could ever conceive. But like I said, I'm talking about things. And yeah, I was canonized. Nobody wants to talk to me or anything because I've kept my mouth shut. Well, it was penalty of death if I said anything. Just remember that.